Arylic makes a bunch of great budget gear, and this is another entry into the fray. It's a streamer, and the headline features are Airplay 2 and Chromecast. It's a bit of an upgrade over the S10. That's a unit that I got familiar with a while back, but ultimately didn't review because I couldn't stream to it via SoundCloud Mobile, so it sort of rendered it useless for me. The LP10 has an OLED screen, some touch-sensitive buttons on top. Around back you get Ethernet, a USB-A port for a thumb drive, analog in, analog out, optical out, and USB-C for power and also streaming off your computer while charging at the same time. The remote is a welcome change. It's a relatively nicer looking remote compared to the previous ones. It's got Bluetooth 5.2, Airplay 2, Wi-Fi 2.4 and 5 GHz. It's got Google Chromecast and Airplay 2 and it retails for $100. Getting this all set up for me was as easy as getting it unboxed, connecting power, and then deciding what cable I want to connect with. If I wanted to go to an amplifier that had a better DAC, I can use optical, but I decided to go with analog because I simply didn't care about sound in this instance. I knew it was going to be good because I've reviewed other Arylic products in the past, and I wanted this to be about as painless as possible. I didn't want to have to worry about going into a DAC or anything. And then I also just wanted to treat this as it was, a very simple budget streamer. I connected to the A100. It's another one of Arylic's amplifiers that already has like a DAC and it has basic digital connectivity, though it doesn't have any streamer built in. So this made perfect sense. But then I also reviewed the Marantz Model 50, and this little product would make a perfect digital addition to that all-analog amplifier. And I like the fact that it's small and I can essentially just tuck it away if I didn't want to look at it and I didn't want to ruin the aesthetic of the Marantz. Not to say that the LP10 is unattractive. It's a small, unobtrusive device. But if you wanted to have your amplifier and you've paid a lot on your amplifier, you want to showcase that product, this is a perfect addition to something like that, just so long as you're aware that, it's not going to compete against the $1,000 streamers with all the crazy DACs and all the functionality within that. This is a simple solution, and for me, it worked perfectly fine. And you can use this to access all of your streaming needs, though my streaming needs in this instance were Spotify and SoundCloud, so I didn't necessarily need the app. I can stream to it directly from one of those apps, Chromecast for SoundCloud and Spotify directly, which is kind of cool. Within that app, though, you do have access to EQ and some presets, so if you wanted to fudge around with those and maybe change the sound coming out of that streamer into whatever amplifier you have, you could. On the Marantz Model 50, I have tone controls ditto on the A100, so I don't necessarily need those, but you can. One thing of note, though, this unit does sound best if you just turn the volume all the way up on your phone, and then also there is volume control in the LP10, and I found if you just turn that all the way up, but then decrease the volume on whatever your amplifier is, I found it to sound the best. It just sounded a little weaker or a little muted overall without the gains turned all the way up on all of your devices. Just something to note. And here we are at the end of the video. If you're wondering why I didn't pour into detail about its sound quality and its codecs and all the technical jargon, there are other videos out there that do cover all of this, but I don't know that this product warrants doing any of that for. It's a very simple product with a very good offering. It's a streamer, Airplay 2, Chromecast, you can do Spotify, you got Bluetooth, you got Ethernet, you can go Wi-Fi. That's about it, and it's about $100. If you need a product like this, you want to expand an older product's connectivity, or if you're just starting out, you need a simple solution and you need a budget solution, this is kind of a perfect product. If you want to buy this, there's a link down below in the description. It was supplied by Arylic. I don't get any kickbacks for it. I think they just want to track the metrics or whatever. Have at it. It's a really good product. Go for it. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you like the video, like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. Cheers.